Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm absolutely pooped. I've been trying to get this video to work so I can show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm in Australia and it's been really hot, so I haven't been doing any crafting in my room. I've been doing it out here, and this is where I am now. I'm out here. This is my lounge room area and this is my table, and I'm laying down here like Lady Muck on me. No, I'm actually laying down. Sitting down here on my recliner chair, which I'm not really pleased about because it's, you know, just, I need to sit up straight a bit better. Anyway, let's stop whistling. Thank you everybody for subscribing to my channel and for being one of my subbies. I really appreciate everybody that's on here. I know I've got some more questions to answer, but I shall do them probably on the day I do the draw, which will be New Year's Day, okay? Now, because I still get the odd question here and there, so I'm waiting till that's finished and then we'll do that. Righto, now I've been doing a lot of bits and pieces, as I said, and I finished a journal, which I'll show you later, and I've actually decided that I'm going to try and make a mini one. So on this mini journal, I've been trying to use up bits and pieces because I've seen some ladies do that. They want to use up their bits and pieces. So, you know, everything. And the other day, well, I have collected up in the past some envelopes and writing paper, okay? So this writing paper that I've got has actually got nice flowers on it. See, there's in the corner, and it's a sort of a pinkish sort of colour, okay? That's one of them. I did buy several because they were $2. Now, for people that can't get to where the, I just have to move my bottle of water there. For people who can't get things, you know, online or whatever, if your shops, maybe your cheaper shops, if you've got, would have these. They would probably have these writing papers, which I have seemed to have, don't know what I did with the rest of them, but they're here somewhere. Nobody panic. This is another nice one, and this is a nice one. This is a paper pad here, and it's got nice little flowers along the bottom. Because I thought, now people gift these to people sometimes, or you've collected them up from way back, and you don't. People don't do really a lot of writing, do they now? So look at this. This is awesome. Isn't that a beautiful envelope for a couple of dollars for 10 of them? I think there is there. Yeah, 10 envelopes, and they're only a couple of dollars. And same with the paper, and that's really nice paper, you know. So I was thinking this is a good recycling thing, because I went and bought new ones, but still, if you can find them at the opportunity shops, as we call them, or Vinnie's and places like that, or even at your cheaper shop for a few dollars, that's not too bad. We're still saving the world, okay, from the paper. So I've got those in here, plus I've put wrapping paper in here, and pieces of little bits of, that one's not actually a small piece that I just liked, so I put that in there. That was a bit I've got of something that I purchased at some stage that was in there. Anyway, so I put that on the outside, which is not actually going to be my cover. I'm going to have to do a cover, so I'm going to actually show you how to do this. We can't do that today because I don't have the time, really, because I've already made this video once, and I've spent most of the time with it back here on my lap, see, like that, so you couldn't see what I was doing. Okay, so I've got inside here a piece of this notepad paper there, and I've cut them all to just round about the same size, see? And then I've got a piece of a old exercise book, which is sort of discoloured a bit, so that's for writing. And then I've got the little envelope, and when we sew on it like that down there, we're going to have a pocket here, look, see? There'll be a tuck spot on your envelope, just ordinarily waiting there for you, see? And then you've got this bit, another piece of that. We've got a piece of the other paper pad that I bought, writing paper pad that I bought, white on one side and pink on the other, with really pretty flowers. I've got a piece of wrapping paper here, and it has got a sticky mark But you know what? We're going to fix that, and this part here, we can disguise the sticky mark. You can put a patch on it. And then that's white, of course, from the other side. And there's another piece of that. And that's the other side of our piece of paper off the writing pad. And another piece of the wrapping paper. And then I've got another envelope. And it's got tuck spots in it, just, you know, straight away. You've got a tuck spot. Now this is only a very small thing. Now I'm going to fish it down in front of myself again. I'm not going to be very happy if I miss showing you what I'm doing. I'm telling you now. It's not your fault. So that's what I did. And my lighting's bad. Everything's bad, but you know, I never want to do this so much. I do. Why can't I get this light to go somewhere where it's not going to be making a shadow of everything? I wonder if you can still see me. I'm sitting here in the dark now. Oh dear. This is a craft with me one, this is for sure. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to make a baby journal, a small journal. This is actually 4.5 by 3.5 inches, or is that a quarter? Let me see. I'll have to go back to that in a minute and find out for you. I can reach me thing here in a minute, and I'll tell you what it is. Okay. So you need to go and get all these little scraps, get them ready, because I can do a tutorial on this, and I'm going to start it tomorrow. Tomorrow is maybe, I will do one. I'll spend a little while showing you how to put this together and work on this. Okay. Now, so you need just some bits of paper and get it ready. And we've got, let's see how many I've got. I think I might put one more in though, because I want to put something in the centre besides that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're leaving it at 12. We're not going to change that. Aren't I terrible? Because I feel like I don't want to. We'll put the green one on the inside because I want to actually use a piece of fabric on the outside. So if you've got yourself a nice piece of fabric, now there's no need for sewing on this, okay? A lot of people don't have a machine. This is for, you know, just to use up our little scraps and to try and recycle bits and pieces, all right? So that's what we're going to do with this one, all right? And in the inside, we're going to use pieces out of a children's storybook, or you can use other things. You can use some pictures out of a what's the name book? This is not good. I can't see what I'm doing. Pictures out of you know, flowers. Well, see, I've got a lot of flowers in here, but I want to use, I was going to make it a fairy one. I was going to do fairies in here. I have some little tiny pictures cut out. They are from my, I have a fair few books from, well, I collected up books with, Shirley Barber, okay? Now some of them, one of them was all wet and, you know, mashed about a bit, so it looked terrible. See, this is just one of the little pictures that I've cut out to use. I've got some little stickers with some little ladies on them to put to use. You can get, and there's more other pieces from the book. There's a little bird on a thing. It's not actually cut to what I want it to be. These are the pieces off the pads, so I can use some of those. So I just went around, like, I've gone and looked at things. Now, I've got stickers, those slippers, and they can be fairy slippers. There's a tiny mushroom on the picture. You can't see that because I'm in the dark here now. Oh, dear. And I will promise you that I will set this up a lot better so you can see what I'm doing, okay? And we're going to come back here tomorrow and we're going to do this. And I promise you that because I really want to start doing a series of different things. And after this, I'll be doing a series on stitching and sewing, okay? And that one there, there's the same as the Shirley Barber book. So I've got fairies. and I've got little stickers. So I've got a few bits and pieces in this thing here that I'm going to be using. These are around the outside of the book, on the edge of the pages, I mean. Now, I know they're not old, and I'm not going to distress things because I don't think I want to do that. I've lost my picture. This one here may go on the cover. I have got a piece of green velvet that I'm thinking about using for the cover. Somewhere. Wait a minute. Velveteen, I think it was, that I had. If I did have that here, of course, here. Wonder what I've done with that. That'll be interesting. I'll have to find it. Anyway, so if you go and get up all your little bits and pieces, we can do this. We're going to do a little series on making some little books. Alright, I might even go smaller. Just for fun. What do you reckon? Okay, so that's what I've done there with that. And just one more little thing. I have, let me see now. I need a bigger piece of paper. A bigger page of paper I need. A bigger page of paper. Sonia? Sorry about this, but I will find something and I'll show you what I want to do and what you can do to make your picture start the right way. This is probably not going to work because it's not got a... Right. I could try it. Let's try this. If it doesn't work, you'll still get the concept of the idea of what I want to do. Now, I've got my cutting board here somewhere. And I'm just going to trim this up to... So this is part of the book. Bedtime Stories, this is part of the fairy book. I've got a few bits of it left, not many. Well, the thing is, they are really pretty and very nice things. But if people don't want them anymore and you've got a lot, you know, you could use them up, because I have got one that I've had for years that my mother bought for me, so it's in really good nick, and I've got a lot of other ones in really good nick. But so for this here, for you to have your page sitting up the right way when you're finished, okay, we're going to make an envelope. But I don't think this is going to work the way I'm thinking it will, but I'm going to try, okay? So you hold your paper up the wrong way, upside down, alright? And you get your two pieces like this, and you take them over to the centre, like so, alright? Because we can make some little ones when we get to the... We can make some little envelopes so our pictures are up the right way, alright? And that's not going to work because I've done it wrong again. I don't believe that I did this wrong. I did it wrong this morning when I was trying to shoot the video. I did it wrong, and I don't know what I did wrong, but I haven't got it upside down, have I? Have I got it upside down? Yeah. Now I have. It's not working for me again. I don't believe this. You have to put your piece of paper upside down. But I had the wrong side. Okay, so let's... No, that's not going to work. Oh dear, I don't believe this. Sonia, what are you doing? Okay, let's try this again. So I have this up the way. Okay, so I'll turn that over like that and do this end. Right, you know what's balking me? Doing it like this instead of coming down from the top, but I can't do that well from where I'm sitting. I can't bring it down from the top because it's too far away. Let me see. I need to get these two things there level. Right, so this is level, right? I need to get that level. See, I hope this is right. Nope. Yes, it is. It is. It worked. But it didn't work because this piece of paper is way too big. But that's the way you do this if you want your thing to be up the right way. Because if you're doing that, right, you've got all the pretty picture now on the back, which is beautiful, isn't it? I won't do this to that anymore because it's... Let me see if I can explain this a bit better. Okay. And, give me another piece of paper. Text paper is better to use, isn't it? Get a piece out of the book. Get a piece out of your book. and show people what you're talking about, for goodness sake. Or a, because I'm doing this on a large scale too, you could do it a lot smaller. Like this, look, the fan's going to blow it away. So what you need to do is have your paper upside down, okay? Now, the image that you want to see after should be over there, alright? It should be on this side, okay? So you get your piece and you do this, actually, or do you do it this way? You do it this way because, and I'm going to turn it round now. Well, you hold it upside down. And we'll do this part here, but I don't think that's going to work. It's not. You have to you have to fold this top in. Unless I turn it round, this is so confusing, isn't it? Now I've lost everybody, I suppose. There you go. Please don't turn it off. And then you turn that up, but you don't bring it all the way to the crease there, because you want to be able to. And I'm making this very slap happy, aren't I? But it's a craft with me, and if I was practicing, which I'm trying to do now, this is what was going to happen, isn't it? Look. See, so you got, now your words are up the right way, and if you fold that down, so are they. Them words are up the right way, right? Now, the piece that you want to be facing outwards at you needs to be on the back here and upside down, okay? And then you turn it over, and I want to do this with a piece of paper with a picture on it, I really do, so I can show you how to save your picture. Maybe you can't stand to look at it anymore. Maybe you can't stand to look at it anymore. Oh, look at that. Now there's a piece of paper with a picture on it. Only thing about this is I'm going to have to cut it down a little bit. Let's cut it down a little bit so I can show you how it works properly. Now what did I do with, oh here it is, on a chair. So we're going to make this nice and straight, this piece of paper. I'm going to make it straight to start with. And just only take out what we really need to. I don't want to cut off too much, but it's a graphic 45, and it's got a nice inside piece as well, which is really good. Now that didn't cut. This thing is getting really bad, this paper trimmer of mine. I don't know if I can replace the blade on it. I don't need to. I think Santa Claus might have fixed that for me. I think Santa Claus might have got me something I really wanted for Christmas. I think he might have done. I don't have to worry about this anymore. Okay, so we're going to cut that up there. We don't need the part here that's got... this is not going to be easy to fold either, by the way, just saying. Because it's got a... it's a thick, heavy piece. So if you've got a thinner piece of paper, that might work. But this will work. So there's my bird, okay? So I do want my bird to be on the front of the thing. It's not very likely, but this will be. The front part of the bird will be up there. So I need to hold this upside down, so my bird's upside down. I need to turn this up here this way like this. And goodness me, I hope this is right. And it isn't. I always do it wrong, don't I? Turn it this way. Bring the top part down at you. Okay, at yourself. You need to get them level, which I find very tricky for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. I find this very hard to do this. And I've been battling with it now for a few days, trying to find it hard to do. And I did it wrong again, because look at that. Isn't that... that's really bad. That's really, really bad. Okay, so you got the part that you want the picture to come out, and it should be on the other side. It should be, I did it on this piece, didn't I? So your paper should be upside down so that your birdie is upside down, okay? And I should have put this this way. Do you think? You think that way? No, definitely not. Please, you'll have to try. You'll have to try this at home, won't you? This is the way it goes. Bless me soul. And the bird is not upside down at all, is he? Then he is, he's wrong. Oh dear, I've ruined my video. I'm not going to turn it off, but I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to keep battling with this because this is not going to get the better of me. I don't understand why I can't get the concept of this again. Okay, so I've done this on this piece here. And so the bird is on the right side. When I finish making it, it has to come up there, doesn't it? So that means these come down here. Probably was right in the first place. These come down here. I think it's because it's not text paper why it's not working. Like I can't do that because it's not the text piece of paper. But it is. This is the way it goes, and I haven't got the bird because he was too far down the piece of paper. Okay. See, look, he's way down there. But this is up the right way. You can see by the writing it's up the right way. So I'm using the wrong sort of idea. What I'm going to do, though, I'm going to save that bird. I'm going to get him out of that mess somehow and save his life. Because this is just, you know, tragic. I'm not going to do another one. Really not. If you look at this, though, this is upside down, okay? It's a piece of paper, and you go to the bottom edge where the number is, and you fold that in. You've got that side the right way up, and then the words are the right way up. And I hope you don't have the trouble with it that I just had, because I think that was very scary what I just did then, wasn't it? So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, so let's get all your bits and pieces together, and we're going to come back and we're going to make a little book, okay? So we'll get all our bits and pieces together, and we'll come back and we'll make a little book. And this, like I said, this is actually, when it's folded over, it is, actually that was what I gave you, the measurements was not right, because that was for the whole thing opened out, I think. Let me see. So in inches it is, yeah, it is 4.5, 4.25 actually, by 3.25 when it's folded over. Okay, I have got some out there a bit longer, but we're going to trim them off later. Okay, I'll trim them off because I might have just, sorry about that, I might have just used pieces that I'd cut out. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on that. So that will be making of recycling, for making recycling with envelopes and paper writing pads, bits of paper for your little books. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching. I'm sorry about the disaster there on the end. I always have those ones though, don't I? I mean, you know, something you turn. I made these this morning with no trouble whatsoever. Turned on the camera and my mind just goes blank. All right, so thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.